Welcome back to another episode of On a Mission. I'm your host, Dr. Wendy Norfleet with Norfleet Integrated Solutions, and it is my pleasure to have with me today Kevin Strite with Your Best Groove. Hey, Kevin, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Good.
So tell me a little bit about you.
Okay. Well, moved to Florida 2 years ago after living in Virginia and 27 years as a pastor.
Oh, wow.
So moved from pastoring into online coaching.
Okay.
And I was coaching husbands who wanted to be better husbands.
Okay.
And needed some software to do that. And so in the process, I discovered a brand new suite of software. Mm-hmm. And in the process of buying it and telling my friends about it, discovered people would need help with it. So the software is called Groove. Mm-hmm. So that's the name of the company.
Your Best Groove.
Your Best
Right,
Groove.
because I'm going to tell you, that name is like really sexy. Your Best Groove.
Yeah, exactly. No, I completely, people say, Groove, all right. So I moved into that, and it became something that was very successful. So it freed us up. It's primarily online. Mm-hmm. We work with digital companies, or mostly solopreneurs, entrepreneurs who are putting up
maybe
content.
they want something, online presence or something that they can do online.
Exactly,
Okay.
yeah. And so that's what I spend my day doing, is working with people around the world who are creating an online presence.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so tell me a little bit about the online presence. I know you said that this is like software you do. Part of it is obviously app building, but like if I came to you as a solopreneur and I said, you know what? I'm doing something, there's some software out there, but it's not quite meeting my needs.
Yeah.
You know, I would have to adapt what I'm doing so much.
Yep.
You know, would you be able to help me?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You're
Right
the,
answer.
You're the person because I found the software because what I was doing before that was putting a bunch of pieces together.
Yes.
And so you end up a web builder and a sales thing and online courses. This has everything in it. And so what I would do is show you how this works and invite you to be a part of that. I don't own Groove. I use the software. And then all of the pieces, from getting you a landing page, lead generators, all of the things that a solopreneur needs, we would help set that up and help you to set up online courses, help you to set up a great website and get your business off the ground.
All right. So if somebody's already established and maybe they have quite a bit of it already done, but maybe they need one or two components, you would be able to help them you would meet them wherever they are.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, absolutely. So
Okay.
the piece that they need, and of course Groove nothing has everything.
Right.
But we would obviously say, well, that's a piece we'll have to do somewhere else. But yeah, we'll take whatever's needed and help you build that out.
Right. So I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to put you on the spot just a little bit.
Oh.
Is it cost effective? Is it a good price for a solopreneur?
Oh,
You don't have to tell me the price, but is it a good price? Because obviously
That's a great
solopreneurs
question.
don't have a lot of times resources as a bigger company.
That is a great question, and the answer is it is a great price point, partially because Groove itself has a lifetime option now, so you never have to pay again. A lot of things that you buy as a solopreneur, you're paying monthly
Right.
forever. So that's the one piece, but the piece about building sites, if you get a website built by a lot of builders these days, you'll pay $5,000, $10,000, and we can do it for much less than that because of the building. So it really is a great fit for solopreneurs.
Okay, well, great. That's always nice to know.
Yeah.
So when you're talking to solopreneurs, which is kind of your sweet spot, is there any advice that you give them, or as far as, obviously you want them to look at your product, but there's other products too. So what advice do you give them when making decisions or when looking at products even?
Yeah, I think, the biggest thing I end up saying to solopreneurs is just like anything else, it takes time. And the unfortunate thing, so, COVID hit and online business exploded.
Correct.
Because that's what we could do, right?
Right.
And so everybody was going to start an online business. Right. And then what that developed was all of these offers out there that if you do this, you'll be making $10,000 a month.
I get some. I delete those every day. Yeah.
And they're all out there. And it's just like anything else. I say to solopreneurs, you really have to create a list of people who like you and who trust you before they're going to buy from you.
Right.
And that's the hard part, because everybody wants to make money day one.
But they don't want to put the time in beforehand. It's that cultivating those relationships.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it. So the one thing I've learned over the 2 years of doing this business is when you go online with your business, you just are competing with millions of people.
Right.
It's not like you have two shops down the street.
Where people come in, you kind of really build those relationships,
So
right?
somebody's going to go to Google and say, you know, I need this, and you have millions of
Right.
people you're competing against. So it really is important to plan for the time and the energy to build a list of people that trust you.
Okay, that's great advice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. And once again, you know, I love that name, Your Best Groove,
Yes.
and wishing you much success.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Please check out this interview and many more on NorfleetSolutions.com. And we'll see you next time on Buzz TV.